Okay, I know most of you are very new to Toastmasters. Just to introduce, HPL is a high performance leadership project that you normally can take when you are completing your advanced leadership silver. So that's the last stage, CL, ALP and then ALS. So advanced leadership silver involves conducting this HPL project. You can do this project in Toastmasters, you can do this project outside Toastmasters. It's all about using your leadership skills to achieve a goal. So I have taken up this HPL project when I was selected as area director last year to make my journey measured through this HPL project. So as part of this HPL project, I was supposed to make a presentation in the beginning of the project to set my goal and at the end of the project. So in DOTM, I made this presentation in the beginning of the project last July, and now I am ending this project and making this presentation in front of all of you. This will be also an eye-opener for you what in Toastmasters you can do in future, and it will also help you to understand what my journey as area director has been in the last 1 year. So high performance leadership project, my vision when I was selected as area E2 director was to make area E2 the best area in the district by making all the clubs distinguished. As I got my area E2, I was having 5 clubs. Suddenly, one club which was Ichiban Toastmaster Club and which was a dying club popped up because in August they renewed 9 members and I had 7 clubs. So, at that point of time, this was my vision that I should make my area the best area and all the clubs the President Distinguished Club. And the mission was to empower, support and motivate every Toastmaster in area E2 to align their Toastmasters goal to the professional goal. Because you know that your goals, Toastmasters goal are going to help you somewhere or other in your professional goals. That was my mission. What was HPL? What is HPL? It is an action learning program where you learn by experiential learning. It was a 5-phase program wherein I recruited a guidance committee, wherein an objective was set, a goal was set, winning commitment to your objective from your team. We have created a team. I will tell you who are the members of the team. Working the plan with your team was one of the objectives, and then finally analyzing and presenting the final presentation findings in the report. This was the HPL project. So that guidance committee, Toastmaster Raj Ray, Toastmaster Pallav Verma and Toastmaster Riyaz Khan was my guidance committee through this journey of 1 year. Objective to provide best support to all the clubs in the area and make area E2 President Distinguished Area. That was my objective in the beginning of the year when we started this project. All presidents and the BP educations of the club were made part of the area council, and we have created a WhatsApp group wherein they were the team that was working with me on this project. Some were aware about it, that they are working on this project, some are not aware about it, but they are still working on this project. Results are being presented today, as I said. Some core values we discussed. I personally created these 4 values for this 1 year. First was partnership, second was passion, third was perseverance, professionalism and positiveness. If we talk about partnership, you will understand when I present my report, a lot of partnerships were involved in this. Passion was flowing from every Toastmaster in every club. Because of that, we have reached this goal. Perseverance, you will understand from various findings and why I am talking about perseverance. People have shown those values. Professionalism, without professionalism, this was not possible at all. And positiveness, yes, that is one of the key factors wherein even in case of worst situations in the area, we have maintained our attitude very high. Results. For your information, area E2 is already a President Distinguished Area last week. So we managed to achieve our goal of President Distinguished Area. In total of 23 areas in the whole district, our area E2, as of today, if you go on the website, is at number 3. So that is also, I feel, a big achievement for me. Though still 10 days left, we are still struggling. There are 2 clubs fighting and working on the perseverance, and we may may end up at number 2 or number 1 on 30th of June. 3 new clubs were added to the area E2. POTM is here, BOTM and 4 Toastmasters. But the beautiful part was we spent huge amount of energy in splitting BOT. A lot of people, Nitin Pandey is not here, but we know how much energy was spent on splitting BOTM, how many people were convinced to split BOTM. There was a lot of negativity, a lot of people were against it, but we managed to do that. And that one split of BOTM created waves of split in the whole district. And 7 new clubs were formed in the district only because of split. And POTM is also one of them. President distinguished clubs, we are CDTM is president distinguished, BOTM is president distinguished, and yesterday Invictus also became president distinguished. Select distinguished, Delhi Advanced Toastmaster Club became select distinguished, and our own club POTM became distinguished within 3 months. You can give yourself a big round of applause. Firebird, when I put up Firebird, was about to die with 3 members in the beginning of the year. Today, they are thriving club, they are already a paid club, they are about to reach distinguished any day. So we have worked and we have appointed a coach for that club, and if you know that Abhishek Jindal, one of our Toastmasters from CDTM, have done wonders with that club by being a coach to that club. Then JPTU is still fighting, but they have already completed their goals, 6 goals, but they are on 12 members. And we are hoping by 30th of June, they will also be a distinguished club. 4 Toastmasters we opened this year, but due to a lot of challenges in students' lives, they have all have gone on their internship. We are again having a demo meeting this month, and we hope that 4 will also be revived. We organized successful OTPs this year, we organized successful contests, you all have seen. We organized 2 division conferences. Elan was the latest hit, you all have seen. Then, apart from working in Area 2, when we talk about partnership, Area E2 team have also worked with other areas. We had Oracle Toastmaster to open in Area D. We had Bank of America Toastmaster to open in Area Division A, and 16 Celestial is already there. SBI Cards Club in Area A is already functioning. So we have not only focused on our area, we have given our expertise to other divisions and other clubs. And for your information, after so many years, District 41 has got first Speechcraft project this year. And as an area director, I was personally involved in converting that Speechcraft project for this big corporate called Extria, and it started last week, and yesterday I was one of the faculty member giving a session on goal setting and planning here. So that is not a session for free of cost. We charge 6,000 rupees per person from that corporate, and that fund is used for the conferences and other things. So we will be launching many more Speechcraft projects this year. So you people will get opportunity to be faculty at Speechcraft project, and which will give you a lot of confidence when you grow in Toastmasters. Now what about learning? If you look at learning, I think this journey of Toastmasters for the last 1 year, I've been into Toastmasters for the last 7-8 years, but I could say that last 1 year was equivalent to my last 7 years as an area director. Amazing learning, amazing interaction. Earlier I was like that frog that sits in a well of the club, and I was only a club member or president of the club or VP education of the club. My only interaction was with my members. But last year when I took up this challenge of becoming an area director, the doors were open. I was meeting a lot of Toastmasters, and the kind of learning every member should experience. First thing, every member should experience the role of area director. Every member should go for it because it's too enriching. I cannot show you how enriching it is. I have learned what motivation can do to members and clubs when you motivate them and they turn around. I've seen it with fireworks. They were here. And just because of motivation, they didn't have funds, but they continued their meeting whole winters in Lodi Garden. 3 members sitting in Lodi Garden, holding people who are walking in the Lodi Garden to attend their Toastmasters meeting. That motivation does. And today, they are a club of 11 members, already growing every day. Relationship. As of today, in the last 1 year, I have experienced the kind of relationship I built with every single Toastmaster in the district. That if I call anybody, people will not say no to me for anything. And that sort of relationships I have built as a leader in the whole organization. That is what Toastmasters have given me and the learning from this process. And people love people who talk about them. You know, just go and motivate people, just talk about them.